to know the nukes didn't destroy everything. The whole world's like this. Morning.
Ah, there you are, Anishi. I mean, friend. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before... Let me buy you a drink. Oh, cut the crap. I'm being real here. There's some things we need to hash out. Come on, pull up a stool. Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you? One of America's finest? Coming right up. Okay, here you go.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend. Aw, I'd rather not ruin this. That's interesting phrasing. I was already in the National Guard. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new one. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed. No, I don't think it's quite as... When the Founders started out, I genuinely believe that time changed them. Sometimes I think... No. The Elders saw my pull and experience as a... What better way to prevent my meddling? I often wonder... if they... Alan Connors. That's right. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. He was more than my right hand. Not just to me, either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was... That's the part that gets to me. Almost certain. When we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of... It led him to fall back on what he knows. And because of me... No. I was the commanding officer. Blame. I'll let that one slide, since... But don't for a minute think that you're in a... If anything, I fought against my... But that kind of reflection is fruitless. I hope, at least... I think that's a fine idea. Of course. To our new Brotherhood. Bisalamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs. And remember to keep a low profile. We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
trouble.
Ms. Mayfield, my name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Romani?
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash.
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for...
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks, then. We know you're interested in the folks that... Plain and simple. I wanted to handle this and our client paid us for safe transport, and we failed them. As for deceiving Mr. Knapp, well...
I don't buy it. It makes me wonder if this sudden...
I'd be offended by these accusations. Well, if you're wondering why my organization would choose this pseudo-authority you're flaunting... And what, pray tell?
We found correspondence from our suspects claiming they were... It seems to me that your company has been transported...
We've always been upfront and honest with this venture. Everyone who works with us gets this. I could stand here and deny your allegations So if you've got some heart, otherwise, this letter of yours sounds... All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate. Despite Miss Mayfield's silver tongue, I'm not entirely convinced.
You rang, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Well, the last known whereabouts of one of our caravans. They set up camp there, but come morning, the entire place was abandoned. It was a big group, maybe around 50.
You've lost that many people? And we're only just now hearing about this.
That's on me. I chose to keep this off the books. May be a bad call, but let's save examining hindsight for when we've gotten to the bottom of this.
The train tunnel itself isn't so important, but underneath is a top-secret gas pipeline running all the way out of the region. It's a pretty discreet route. Safe too, comparatively. Except, the most recent trip. Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Let's regroup at the Harper's Ferry train tunnel. Safe travels. Initiate. Glad you made it here safe. That Ares character is further ahead. It seems we don't have much As I mentioned before, more than once we discovered that slavers had been using the guise of a caravan to collect and transport people. Blue Ridge using a dark corner like this for their operations only raises my suspicions. I cannot overlook the similarities. All right, you take point. And guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
Well, hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine. I don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker. Okay, the camp's just past this door here. I'll get it open. And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. You're not gonna like this. Follow me. Yep, just like I thought. Let's chat. Welcome to the 9th Circle of Hell. First, the good news. Well, I hope you've gotten your tetanus shot. No telling. Here's the quick version. Clever little me locked. But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to... We ferried a lot of people through these tunnels. Not for business reasons or anything. I'm trying to get you to drop the bat. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left to verify there's no gas leak, we need to get... Yeah, that's the trick. There were some engineers living down here, well, which means they had a way of fighting back the vine. I don't know. They're all over this region, though. In a past... Well, not at this facility, but I snooped around a bit when I first recommended the route. Not sure what happened to them. Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, just let me know if you have any luck.
This sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed. Stay sharp, Initiate. Initiate, look there, behind that gate. Seems like some kind of thrown-together lab. Do you suppose they were making something to deal with the vines? I think I see some kind of chemical on the ground there. We need to find a way to unlock this door. Looks like we'll need more than just a password to get through. Some kind of code for turning words into numbers, it seems. Open sesame seed, eh? I've always been more of an everything bagel person. Now we just need a way to change that phrase into a series of numbers. Well done, Initiate. That was some impressive detective work. Let's have a look at this. Aha! My hunch was right. According to the label, they made an extremely potent herbicide. Judging from this container, it looks like it's meant to be dispersed into a larger system. No sprinklers in here, so... Dear Lord. The facility's water line? That would explain the bodies out there, but why? They must have known this would happen. No time to dwell on that. Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines. Here we go. This looks like it connects to the main water line. Let's talk next steps. I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the water line from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't appreciate that. Expect alarms. And the company that alarms tend to attract. Ready for a fight? Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here. Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. Damn, it's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here. Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victorium. A sample outside this room. I need more time. Keep it up! Gotten through to about half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines. Valve now. Give him hell, Initiate. Done. The chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose. Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I, wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though. Did you hear that? That doesn't sound like a feral ghoul to me. Hostile robotic entity? That's good. Be on the lookout. was an assaultron dressed up as a sheep. Whatever it was, it's dead, and we should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal. And that's that. Time to head back to Ares. If he has anything to do with all this.
Your boss looks like she's about to strangle me with one of those
Between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about reached my limit with this place. And your antics. I don't know if this is some kind of trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to get through that door and get answers. Now!
Whoa, whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on. Did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Ares, the door! Now! Please!
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. I hope you're right. I'd like to believe he's innocent in all of this, but I can't lose sight of the goal. Finding the missing people, like Cassie, is a time-sensitive, life-or-death situation. That comes first.
Alright, let's see here. Login credentials, check. New terms of employment, yeah. Benefits enrollments expired, sure. And done. Trust me now? I'll even lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Excellent. Let me take a look at what you found. I just need a minute to review it all.
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
I see. That's concerning. Wait a moment. This name. I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate, we should discuss our findings. Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed. I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge. I'd like to be on the same page. So where would you like to start? Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip until the end. That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were in it. Indeed. It looks like we have a... That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found her, the total number of people they've abducted, though, is... Right. The manifest. Art's niece was here on the final trip, sure, but that's to be... That's right. Not only was he present on multiple trips, but Cassie makes... Likely these Hellcat mercenaries you've dealt with. I knew the name sounded familiar. Think back, Initiate. Do you... That's right. Dr. Blackburn was seeking assistance. I suspected it was too good to be true. Indeed we do. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries. It would appear they were cautious at first. An unfortunate end, but I'm glad I had you here, Initiate. I do believe we make a pretty... I know you do, Initiate. I'm a bit ashamed of how quick I was, but even still. Anyway, if we could determine where Blackburn took this group, I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate. Ares, I owe you an apology. My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
Well, water under the bridge. All of my best friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
I will take your word for it. I am sorry either way.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Absolutely not.
I'm glad you... I honestly wasn't following. Something about cats and rug... Or any of us. Who are you? Who is the Paladin? Who am I? Well, I know that I'm glad you killed it. Oh, no problem.
Once again, great work, Initiate. I'm gonna gather what we found here. I'll meet you at Fort Alice.
Perfect. I'm so glad you're here. Sometimes I think I woke up in a pile of smoldering debris. Then I met someone, a stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do know that I wouldn't have changed a thing.
So I think we can both agree this isn't something we can ignore.
Between what we learned at
see if
Amherst
anyone
and the
needs help
journal
with
we
anything.
recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of the super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support any action to end it.
Initiate. Good timing.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then. The arrogance he must have had to come here.
The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who, lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96. I wasn't able to find anything. I know every vault had a purpose, though. Like Vault 76 was meant to house the best and the brightest to rebuild. Vault 96 could be anything. It took a bit of research to locate it, but it's well south.
I can't wait to
Well,
tell Max about my
we're not
latest
sure it
patrol.
is.
He is gonna
What we
love
do
it.
know is that we have a definitive if we find the missing civilians in the process.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. Investigating the vault is our best lead for...
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a put...
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking. We've made a good team in the past. We can handle it. Don't worry.
Scribe Valdez is a full member of the Brotherhood and
I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Of course. A Brotherhood scribe's life isn't all meant. Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
there's no guarantees, but we have to move on this intel. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in. Find any evidence you can about the missing people. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken
I
alive.
swear Night Shin has it out for me. We're gonna make a name for myself.
At Victoria.
holding down the fort. When do I get to go out? Prove my worth.
Do you have any questions about social? I won't tell if you... Sound...
I can't wait to tell Max about my legend.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Hell of a bedside manner you've got. You know... I've seen enough. This one's got my name.
Wow, it's freezing in here. What happened here? It looks like a massacre. Blood Eagles. Looks like Paladin Romani was right. We still need to figure out. Give me a moment to look at these. Oh, that's not good. The vault. If there are automated... Let's get moving. Locked. Must be the security lockdown. Let me try something. Got it. I was able to use the Pip-Boy's protocols to get the doors open, but it fried the circuits. If we run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
I can feel it. Something's close.
Fucking hate this place. Fucking hate everything.
Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited right now. I think that door labeled mainframe is stuck open, though. Let's start there.
This vault was a biological research facility originally. They locked a small team of geniuses inside, lying to them about why. Perhaps it is fitting that I found this place. I have been honest about it, but less than forthcoming about its nature. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens in the vault was excessive, if not actually.
And down. Go, 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 go.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe wing. Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS401.
Janek, circuits 10, 1857.
Got it.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens in the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality. End log. Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again, leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not. research log of Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human guests is itself less difficult than I imagined. The people of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one is a doctor. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment upon. It is I compound failure upon failure. In my quiet hours, I question what I have made of myself in pursuit of this goal. I began this enterprise fully cognizant of what it might take. But even with that foreknowledge, I could not comprehend the weight of it. Am I becoming different from that poorly lives? Upon monsters with no humanity inside. Am I deluded with the impression capable of success? These moments pass. I push aside those doubts and focus on the work before me. The people of Appalachia need this. The world needs this. Let them vilify me when they learn what I have done. I will make a better future for them, even if I do not live to see it myself. And log.
Why would he electrocute and irradiate his specimens? What was he hoping to learn? This seems insane.
Is that you, Basher? Wow, you're late. Oh, you're the one I talked.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way here. Cut off from the... I've been trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault secure. You help us, and it's yours. Valdez.
I don't think we've got much choice. We're going to need that key card.
I told you I just found. I was about to try it out. Nothing. Same as stopping you. We don't need help us hold off the box. I've got in. Okay, maybe I'm no sweet little orphan, but I actually like some. Come on, I can. Now we're.
Good thing Shin's not here.
No shooting, boys. They're. Crap! Here they come again.
Every day is a good day to die.
Glad that's over with.
Damn. Good thing you showed up when you did. Looks like I was right about you. We could get into some... Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Yeah, banged up. I don't say this.
I can't believe we just got thanked.
As always. Duh, we're looting the joint. One of our people trailed those Hellcat idiots. Okay, this one turned out... Yeah, I figured. Them. What? Too heartless? I'll be honest. Not my... Hey, don't look at me like that. I try to get these guys here to mount... Ice. Get it? Ice. With it? I can't believe you bought that bullshit I told... Can't get enough. All yours. You got this far. Thanks again. No promises.
You've got interesting friends, Initiate. What can I help you with it? Our first priority is finding any clue. No. It appears it's the smart move with... It's horrible. Deliberately It didn't look like it was meant. He was trying to... Unfortunately, no. Agreed.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. I begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness, and rejects my every attempt to bend it toward a benevolent end. I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis, and conversion to the so-called supermutant state. I am ill-equipped to deal with the product of such failure, and have taken to disposing of these unfortunates outside the vault itself. I regret that my current methods of disposal may, in the short term, increase the supermutant population in Appalachia, but it cannot be avoided. End log.
Oh my god. The smell.
I regret the ugliness you find here. The things I have to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me. I do not blame you for
Close one.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 5. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work, or my need for human subjects. And I do not illuminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remained to guard the vault itself. I must be careful. A mercenary is only as loyal as their pay, after all. My control of the vault security systems keeps them in check. For now, and long. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 5. The creators of the forced evolutionary virus were idiots savant. They saw weapons, soldiers to win a war that would end almost as soon as it began. They had discovered a means by which we could seize the reins of human evolution, and all they could envision was more efficient death. My colleagues at West Tech were likewise fools. They made the virus a plaything at Huntersville, their ant farm, shaking it to watch them scurry. The FEV was never meant to create abominations. At its core is something wondrous and hopeful. I will free it from what they made of it. Humanity will have the future it should have had, and a better human will build that world, free from fear and long.
Somebody get us out of here.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out? Cassie Alloway. Listen, I ain't trying to be rude. I'll tell you my whole dang life story if you want. Just get me out.
Don't let me die.
Not exactly. The doctor guy always does. Okay. Sorry.
Please. Help us.
Don't let me die in here.
Please. Help us.
Molly Cooper, biology, log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source data. It's just an ID, X001. The cellular structure is unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't even identify the organelles. I ran it through the DNA sequencer twice, but nothing at all. I talked it over with Nina, and she's gonna try splicing it into some of the cellular structures at random, just to see what happens. It's a long shot, but we have a quota to meet. Fucking Vault Tech.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them, especially Chief Engineer Dr. Memley. The good doctor, while a respectable scientist in his own right, had the classic engineer's idiosyncratic approach to maintenance. His additions to the vault reactor and electrical subsystems provide me with ample points of connection to directly access mains power. Between this and certain defects in reactor shielding, I have invaluable resources for my research. My first attempts in this area are more disappointing, however. Lacking Memling's expertise, my electrical impedance tests failed dramatically. The unintentional discovery of a new method of rapidly cooking a mole rat fails even in that regard. Mole rat exposed to several thousand volts at significant amperage does not make for an appetizing sight. Nonetheless, these results are duly recorded, and I believe my understanding of this is sufficient to produce more useful results in the future. And long.
Genetic Research Log, Week 142. Specimen X001 has been a most remarkable success. I confess, I was
Everything
skeptical
hurts.
when Molly showed me
I
her
feel
analysis.
sick.
There was little to work with, given its unique biology. As an initial bench test, I spliced each of our extant stable mutations into separate samples. They all worked flawlessly, as if we had spent months
I feel sick.
spread. They somehow shifted from one sealed petri dish to the next until all the samples exhibited all of the mutations. Fascinating. I wanted to proceed to live subject testing immediately, but all of our attempts to resuscitate a specimen have been blocked. Hans is looking into it. In the meantime, this transference capability merits further investigation.
Don't let me die in here.
Genetic log week 148, 148. There is little progress to report. Too little. The shifting mutation is still unstable. When stressed, subjects will shift or phase or... whatever. It works, but it's inconsistent, uncontrollable. Without some understanding of the underlying physics or biology, there is little I can do to stabilize or improve on it. If I could study the original specimen, perhaps I could make some progress. But there is apparently only one subject in a secured cryonics bay with military access controls. I've no doubt Eric could get in, but he has refused. I have put everything into this research. I'm out of time. I will not make my quota. Forgive me, Molly. Genetic Research Log, Week 100, Retrospective. Our first mutations were simple enough. Venom, regeneration, electrogenesis, natural phenomena with well-understood biochemical processes. Despite my initial misgivings, developing, adapting, and enhancing general-purpose mutagenic sequences has been a fascinating challenge. So much so that I fear we have set the bar too high. Eric's quotas are ever more aggressive, even as potential research targets grow increasingly elusive. Molly and I have moved on to more speculative mutations, chameleonization, pyrokinesis, cryokinesis. But after that, I am less certain. This pace is maddening. How much longer can we maintain it?
Molly Cooper, biology, law. Cooper Biology Log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source.
Please, help us.
Cassie looked out for us, even with everything he did to her.
You're here to rescue us?
If I never see you
Thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess.
Oh God, please just don't hurt me.
Yeah, that's me. You know Uncle Art? God, he's gotta be so worried. Came in on a Blue Ridge caravan. Had some people slip away in the night. Then one night we sheltered from a storm. Spent days in a cart or something.
Thank you for setting us free.
Now that sounds like a fun bunch. I'm not injured. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune. Weird thing is, he kept a bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm...
Is it over? Can we go home?
For real? You must be my guardian angel. Well, I did get kidnapped and locked up by mad scientists. But still, thank you. Maybe I could, but there's no way. I don't even know where we are. These folks won't make it.
It's better if they stay here. They can send the medics with the recovery.
Whatever Fort Atlas is.
I'll leave some food and water for you to share until...
You're a peach. I think we're the last one. It used to be more. Hasn't been down here in a few days. Good timing on your part. My social calendar.
I thought we were going to
Now
die
that's...
in there.
Well, I'm a... too soon. We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy...
It was a nightmare. A waking nightmare.
Thanks again for the rescue.
Is it over? Can we go home?
After this, I'm done.